Hey, how's everybody doing? Um, it's good to see you. As you can see, I'm back here in the porch in the backyard, in the dark. But we're gonna do what we're gonna do right here. Uh, my grandma was in the house looking at TD Jakes, and was real loud and praising and worshiping and everything. So I let her have that room there, and I came out here to do my thing out here. Enjoy some time with y'all. I have some things that I want to say um, to a select group of men and women, young men, young women, whatever. Um, and I think it's very necessary for this word to be heard at this time, at this season in our life. Um, I'm speaking to leaders. I'm speaking to leaders. Now I know everybody's saying, well, he talking to me, and yeah, I am. Everybody's a leader. Um, I have a definition of leader as, a real leader is just a good follower. You know what I'm saying? But this type of leader that I'm talking about is a divine leader. By birth, he was set apart by God to be a leader. Moses didn't have much of a choice in his life. He was going to lead. David didn't have much of a choice either. He was going to be the king of Israel. So, talking about divine set apart leaders. Because all of us, asked a similar question, and all of us have the same reality. We never had a mentor. We never had an example to follow. You know, you know, Dad one day, me personally, my older brother, man, you know what I'm saying? I lost him. And after I really lost him, then I really lost leadership. And so I was forced into this position in life that I had to be a leader. I had to create my own definition. Who am I? You know. And see, but the thing about that is about being a divine leader is that you wonder why, man, why I ain't had a help, why I didn't have what I needed and the support. And the answer is simple. The answer is this. It's because you are the example. You are the standard. If I was a sergeant in the military and I had a small platoon, small array of men that follow me, and here we are going through the woods and we got our guns and stuff drawn, and we trying to be careful because we don't know if we're gonna run into a mine or something like that. And but I don't have anybody else to tell me, hey man, watch out. All I have is my own instincts and my own preparation to benefit from. Now, granted, there's people that get to see my mistakes and they get to see, my success and learn from that. So I'm an accomplice of a lot of people's success or failure. I advocated success and failure, and so do we. So do we. That's why it's important that we really understand what it is to be a leader, and what it is to live for Jesus, because that makes all the difference in the world. As long as we're in darkness, we're still leaders and people are still going to follow us. But I'm in darkness. And if I'm in darkness, I can't see. Without this light, you won't be able to see me. So now we have the blind leading the blind. That's why it's important for you to come to the light so you can see what you're doing, so you can see where you're going. Then you will realize that girl you thought loved you really didn't. She just loves your money. It's hey man, it's tight, but it's right. And your homeboys that you thought was gonna ride with you to the end, really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They just was loving the advantages that you created for them, right? So be a leader for God. The Bible says he's the King of Kings. You are a king. He's your king. He's the Lord of Lords. You're a Lord, but he's your Lord. He's the Lord. He's the King. And he teaches us how to lead. He gives us vision. He gives us purpose. He reinvents us. He gives you a name for the name that you destroyed. I wish I had time to really get into it. You know what I'm saying? And really get more into it. But I just want you to understand what it means to be a leader. What it means to be a leader and why you didn't have the example. You're the tip of the sword. You go in battle first. People are watching you. And only all you have to watch and model after is the king. That's it. Model your life after him. That's all you have to look at. You are the example. That's what I want to tell you today. You are the leader. You didn't have anybody to follow because God didn't want them to train you. He didn't want them to develop you. You are leader by divine sanctification and purpose. Be a leader. Let the overcomer continue. Bless you, and we're going to work on getting us a better arena so we can have some light and do what we got to do. I love y'all. Be good. Real man, honor God.